Okay, everybody, we are going to go over right now how to do some graphing. I'm going to do quite a few examples, but this first one is going to be for graphing the antecedents for your ABC data. Okay, so we're going to start up here in cell A1, and we're going to type date. Let's go ahead and do all of our titles. So for this one, I'm going to put just some examples of some antecedents, but you guys might have different ones based off of your data. But they should be somewhat similar, but they just might vary a little bit. So for this first one in B1, I'm going to put demand. C1, I'm going to put denied access. I'm going to kind of just abbreviate. And then in cell D1, it's going to be independent work or staff walked away. It's okay if it goes over, we'll just keep going. And then E1 is going to be alone or free time. So we've got 4 different potential antecedents up here. So then we're just going to start going down for date. So we started collecting data on, just for this example, March 25th, 2022. And then I'm just going to go down. We also took data on 26th. And then we did the 28th. Then just keep going down. We also took data on the 30th. And then we took data on March 31st. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting in my percentages. So based off of my ABC data, I calculated percentages based off of how many times behaviors were triggered by these different antecedents. So when I looked at all of it combined for demand, on the 25th we had 80%, 26th we had 71%, 28th we had 92, 78, and 82. Okay. So then for denied access, being the antecedent to behavior, we had 18% on the 25th, 11% on the 26th, and then just keep going down and entering your numbers here. 20%, 22%, and 18. During independent work time or if staff walked away, we had 71% on the 25th, 66, 78, 81, and 80%. And then alone or free time, we had 0 for all dates. So no instances of behavior following just free time. Okay, so this is just a small example. You guys should probably have quite a bit more data than this, but this is just to give you the idea. So I've got all my data entered now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight starting all the way from A1. Just hold and drag, click and drag, and then just highlight all my boxes here. I don't need to go over because even though that wording runs into column F, it's typed into column E. So you just need to copy and highlight what you've typed in. So leave that highlighted, and then you're going to go to Insert. And then you are going to go to the line graph here. And you're going to always want to choose line with markers. And there we have a beautiful graph. You can make it a little bit bigger. And so what this shows us here is that we obviously have some pretty clear, consistent antecedents. So usually when a task demand is given or a directive of some kind, or when the staff walks away or a student is doing independent work is when we see that's what we see for the most common antecedents to behavior. These other ones here are pretty low. So what we want to do now is just clean up the graph a little bit. So double click on title, erase this, and then so for this one I'm going to title it ABC data, and then I'm going to call it just antecedents. Whoops. Okay, and then what I would also like to do is, let's see, Oh, sorry guys, I got myself confused. Okay, so you're gonna go to add chart element here. And we're going to add axis titles. So sorry about that. After you change the head title, then you'll come over here to this box and you're going to do axis titles. So we're going to do primary horizontal, which is down here. And what we have on the bottom of this graph here are just our dates. So we're just going to put in here dates. And then we're going to go back to add chart element. Again, axis titles. And we're going to do primary vertical. And then on this one, we are going to erase that. And then I would type in antecedent percentages. Or something along those lines, just describing what these numbers over here mean. Okay, so that is it. Super, super simple for Excel for graphing our antecedents for our ABC data. And then I will do another video for consequences, and then we'll do a couple more for the more specific data collection, such as frequency or duration. Okay, thanks so much.